So we're back. Another day on the homestead. Got to get something done. One thing we have planned for today is we got to get this dog run more complete. Get this place kind of going so we can get our animals up here. We've got a lot to do. Our house, the appraisal went through on our house. So that's coming to an end here real quick. I think we have about a month left before we have to be out of that house. Now I did bring the trailer up this run, brought a bunch of stuff, but I still have my other Ford 8N tractor at my house. That's gonna pretty much fill this trailer up, and that's just one run. We might have to get a U-Haul to bring all the rest of the stuff up in one run. I don't know how we're gonna work it now, but we've got to make it happen pretty quick. So we got to get this dog run done. That way we can bring the dogs up and have a place to fence them in. I want to make it as big as I can, but still have it fairly cost effective. So I think what I'm going to do is go with 5-foot chain link and T-posts to put it in with. Since it's not going to be permanent, I'm going to do T-posts. Hang out for a minute, we'll run into town and get some stuff, and we'll be right back. So, went into town, got some supplies, had to get some stuff for the camper. Went ahead and got our 5-foot chain link fence. Got a bunch of T-posts, get us started, get this dog run going. Now we went with chain link because we wanted to go at least 5 foot. And if you go 5 foot with no climb, the no climb that's just welded together, it's the same price. I think the chain link, the 5-foot chain link was an extra $8 for a 50-foot stretch. And if you get the twisted kind of no climb, the really good stuff, that's even more expensive than chain link. So we laid it out, went with the chain link and the T-posts, and some of these T-posts need to be hammered down just a little bit more. Working on that, but we've got them all pretty much spaced out. We've got our chain link rolls right there. We got 5 for now. Those 5 should go around this area because it's 80 feet by 60 feet across the back, and then another 80 feet coming up. So that's 250 feet of chain link. That should be plenty to get us started. Now across the front up here where these campers are going to be, we're going to need a gate in between the campers, and we're going to need a gate on the side so we can get the tractor back here, pull a truck back here, whatever we need to do. Maybe we'll park the trailer, the car hauler, back in this area. Who knows? I like to have gates on fences, that way you can get in and out. Even though the whole dog run area is temporary, it's nice to have a gate on it so you can get stuff in and out of there if you have to. We do have the one spotlight up in that corner. I'm gonna plan on putting another spotlight up here somewhere close. I'm trying not to drill them into the oak or the pine tree zone. I'm trying to drill them into oak trees, because if you drill into these pine trees, it leaves a hole where the beetles have a chance to get in if it's not a super healthy pine tree. So we'll find another couple good oak trees around here to put some solar powered spotlights on. I like this one over here. It's actually pretty bright. And my buddy Gary, he's the one that gave me the 2 to start with. Said he didn't know if they were any good. He'd bought them for some reason, wasn't going to use them. Here, take these up to your property and check them out. Let me know if they're any good. Maybe he'll buy some more later in life, I don't know. But thank you very much, Gary. I do appreciate it. We did end up buying 2 more before we came up this time, because we did test this one out, and it's nice. I mean, it's nice because it's further away from our camper, where we would normally have to run a power line to have a light out here, but it lasts all night. When it gets really windy, these lights will turn on with the movement of the trees. Doesn't happen a lot, but last night it got super windy, and we did notice that the lights would turn on This one and the original one I put up in that pine tree. Of course, that one I got at Harbor Freight, and that one turns on for any type of movement at all. It's a little bit annoying, borderline annoying with the amount of times it turns on. But this one lit up, and middle of the night, man, it lights up a lot out here. You can really see pretty good. So I'm pretty impressed with those, and like I said, we got 2 more. So that leaves 3 more of those for us to put up somewhere on this property. Maybe 1 or 2 up by the Connex boxes. Light that area up. So we're gonna finish stringing this chain link before, well, maybe not today, but before we leave. Get this dog run kind of going. Get this area cleaned up. My wife and kids have been down here working. You can see all the raking they've been doing. You got the piles of branches and all this stuff, and there's still mass amounts to clean up. They get kind of discouraged because they do all this raking, like over there, it's all raked into little piles we gotta pick up and take somewhere to put in a burn pile. But it never seems to end. They get kind of discouraged after a while, and I think they went in and took a break, went and played a game. I'm gonna head in there in a minute, play a game with them, take a little break. Been up here working for so long, so many days. Whew, man, speaking of wind, working so much, you gotta take a break once in a while. Get your mind off things. You come back, you got a clearer vision of what you need to get done and what needs to happen. It's a little late in the day. Got the chain link pretty much stretched out to this dog run area. Got our corner post right there. All the way down to the corner down there. Back fence line, and almost back up to the camper. I'm going to take it back up to the back side of the camper, and the camper is going to move forward about 8 feet after we get the power put in. We're going to pull the camper forward so we can hook the power cord of the camper to the temporary power pole. So that camper will go forward a little bit, and then we'll run the chain link all the way up to the back of the camper, and we'll finish it off with the other campers coming in here. Have a big gate over there. Have a small space between the 2 campers. Have a gate there. That'll give our dogs a nice area to run around in. And the chain link isn't super tight because we don't have a real good way of stretching it right now, and it's not put in with the traditional posts that you would use chain link with. But we'll figure out another way of stretching it. We got to run some. I'm going to put another pole right back there, a shorter one of these T-posts, and I'll run an anchor strap diagonally out to it so it pulls the top of this pole out there, and that'll help keep the fence nice and tight. I'll do the same thing up in this other corner where the spotlight is. What are you doing, kiddo? Trying to hide? Yeah, you're not that skinny. Always running around playing games.
Not all the time.
Yeah, most of the time. Alright, so that's it for today, guys. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit the little bell for notifications. Smash that like button and leave a comment. Helps our channel get more views. Helps it get out there so other people can see us from the start. Take it easy, guys, and go make something.